What's the dilly, man? It's your boy JB. We about to get into it. Chop it up for a second, man. Make sure y'all do all the stuff for this. Appreciate everybody rocking with the channel. Anyway, about to get right to it, man. Wake that thing up. Unc 607 disrespects the Bloods, man. Extra out, and this is a thing where we seen on No Jumper before. Different terms, dissing different neighborhoods. A whole lot of playing. They be playing with each other, playing in each other's face, playing with, the gang. So that should leave that alone, man. And this is why I say a lot of people should leave it off the internet. Just be your podcaster. You can speak on all type of things, but leave that alone. Nobody care. That don't mean nothing, and we see that. Munchie B believes the dude didn't know that he was a Damu, which I think is crazy. That a little California raisin with dreads, little leprechaun in the hood. He's a character, but he knows the script. He knows his acts. He knows who he's around. And we'll probably see something where they would diss the gangsters and have face one time just to see how they'll take it. And eventually, the script is somebody need to blow up. Go ahead, put hands on, and make the show do even better numbers. It's gonna double the numbers. Somebody get socked on, it's gonna go viral. And it just don't make no sense, man. That old black bitch was playing. He know what's up, and very disrespectful. But again, we see that it's not like that, man. And most of these dudes that's on here, that's of older dudes, they ain't really tripping on that. They trying to get their little money. They like they fame. They might represent their gang like that, but they not, crashing out. Because now we call this crashing out. We said that's crashing out. Crashing out. I'm from the generation of the real crash outs. we was moving stuff. We was doing it. We wasn't just yelling and so it's a different thing, man. But they should stop doing that, because somebody is gonna eventually get hurt. Somebody eventually might be off the drink or smoked and don't play like that, or don't even think of it and just move, because it is a disrespectful thing. And I seen a little bit of Munchie B shit, and I heard him talking about Wack. He mad at Wack, but he really wasn't really too tripping off of the Unc dude, because he's a character, a clown. But that don't mean shit. And then that apology, don't mean shit either, because somebody could say, same thing happened with Brick and his name, Dub, A-Dub, who I'm talking about, DW, same situation. And I just feel like they play a lot, and even Adam, he throw in some things, and it's a million ways of this certain neighborhoods and certain letters and all that. You feel me? So this is a great area, man. But yeah, that apology don't mean nothing, because he knew from the start, and I can't believe that Munchie B thing maybe he didn't know. But he did check him and say, watch your mouth, for that it go over to just talking and making, content. But one thing for sure, he doubled down on it, said it twice. Dropped the slide word twice, big time, big tripping. And I'm like, man. But what Munchie B supposed to do is, I don't know if he blind or he can see a little bit, but is he gonna crash out? He gonna trip? He gonna get his homies? And it could go up. But I think this is just something to do. They really playing the script. They really with the bullshit, with the dissing, and then this is gonna make when he goes C4 Extra, they gonna have a show, Unc and Six, because that's what the people want. So when they do the show, it's gonna be, is he gonna diss the Hoovers? He gonna, but he both. And it's all this confusion, and out of state. They play different game. They different. Some of them though ain't that be knowing how it go out here. They program. But Hoover and Dang and this, I didn't even know that exists, but I guess it do. And I know St. Louis get busy. I had a female to talk to, and her pops and her people. All of them was with the shenanigans, with the shits for sure. But this dude is playing a role, playing a character. I'm not too familiar with him, to be truthful. I just know black raisin head, crusty ass be looking silly, and he be just talking a lot. And he got an accent, but I can't even tell you what he talk about, because I haven't got into his character yet, to be real. But he just look like shit. Like he just talks out the side of his neck like Charlie Will CW. That's his name. Yeah, CW. WCCW, yeah, Charleston White. Y'all forgive me real quick. But he used to remind me of a Charleston White, just a black ass, crispy, ghetto version. You know, that they hit you with the extras, and I don't know why, because I haven't really seen this thing, but just looking at him, and blah, blah, in the way he be talking, looking like a fucking lizard. Dry as shit, boy. But yeah, you go play around with the wrong ones, man. See, somebody might really take that serious or really get on you. But this is why a lot of us say the gang banging is not it no more. It never been able for sure. Now it done dried up. It ain't really like that, which is a good thing in our community. You should be getting money, visiting different places, getting to live, man, instead of, what, nigga, 'cause we was tripping. Nigga better not say that. nigga better not say that. It's old. No problem. It ain't even a second guess, And a lot of people lost their life like that. You know what I'm saying? Say that or say this. You better not, with no joke. With no, hey, man, you better watch your mouth. A nigga diving up in your shit quick. No hesitation. And it is better because you can't let words and certain motherfucking ignorant people control you. So it's better thing, but then it's just also giving a black eye. Y'all need to leave that shit up out of there. Just say, okay, that's where I'm from. But right now I'm my grown man, and I'm doing this and doing that, and I do shows with enemies and people from over there because I'm about my cheese. I ain't worried about that shit. Young man game, and I grew out of it. You know what I'm saying? But now niggas still wanna. I'm still, and then when somebody do something, you supposed to, hey, like, oh, shit, man, it ain't that serious. And it really ain't, man. Shout out Munchie B. He checked it at the gate, let him know, dude apologized, and just moved on. But I don't really understand why, Wack be with the BS, But it seemed like he was madder at Wack than the nigga dissing, because he said he didn't know that. And we here to tell you, Munchie B, he knew that he didn't like what you said, so he said something he knew you wouldn't like. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. And like, I ain't watched the whole thing. I'm guilty of just watching the clip like most people. But in that clip, we see you said something, and you said, I'm gonna let him know, and he gonna sit up here. He was like, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Whoop-de-whoop, the blood remover, Hoover, and he stepped into his little play role and his character, but he knew exactly what he was doing. That shit ain't cool. And but people gonna keep playing with the shit, and you gonna find out. Everybody ain't just saying, oh, well, he apologized, shit is cool. Nah, a real one could see through that, like, oh, that nigga knew what he was talking about. He said it on purpose, and he wanted to. And you said, what you say? And he double down on it. Nigga let you know, yeah, Oh, my bad, I'm sorry. Full of shit. But yeah, that's just my thing, man. And this with the no jumper, they gotta move ice, because it's always seems like they trying to set different neighborhoods up, different people, controversy, disrespect, and that shit can go bad. Everybody ain't accepting us. I apologize, my bad. You feel me? Shit is what it is. But anyway, that's my time, man. Y'all let me know what it is, what y'all think. Was he playing with Munchie B? Was he just disrespectful because he didn't like what he said, or is his character, or did he just make a mistake? And even though he didn't think no whoops was in the building, that he could just throw that up in there to, like nobody watched no jumper. That's flame banging. So anyway, y'all let me know what it is, man. It's your boy JB. Yeah.